I'm Dave Zoki from Northern California here in Green Valley. I'm a car owner, and this country is great for car builders and owners. We have quite a few in this area, and proud to show you my 62 Bel Air here. Finished it a few years back, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about it. Start with the chop. It's got a 2.5-inch chop top. The bumpers have been shortened and Frenched. The rear quarter panels have been extended quite a bit. A lot of custom touches. I was actually going to build a lowrider out of this car when I first bought it. Something that brought back some fond memories of my youth. Back in the day when I was in school, lowriders were big out here, and as time went on and my build continued, I decided not to go the lowrider route, but to have a mean little street car, and we put a nice little small block in it. Runs quite well. A lot of fun to drive. So the people that have helped me on this car, we started in Orville with Oz Customs, and Oz chopped the top for me. We did a body channel also. It's channeled 3 inches, chopped 2.5. He also did some custom work on the interior, on the dashboard especially. That all turned out very nice. From there, I went to the chassis work and got that all straightened out. Jim Farley at Farley Performance and Engineering in Washoe Valley, Nevada, handled that for me. He took care of the brakes, built my motor, did quite a lot of work there also. It was quite nice. Did a lot of good work for us. From there, and we went to body, and we finished it up at Lucky 7 Customs in Antioch, Marcos Garcia and his crew. And we came up with the color scheme there. Marcos is quite the artist and really knocked this one out of the park, I think. We were trying to be different on what we were doing. There are a lot of Bel Airs and Impalas in my country, and I just wanted this one to stand out a little bit. I've known Kurt Hill from Hill's Rod and Customs for some time now. I had him do a set of coilovers on the car. He also modified some heavy-duty sway bars for me to help this car handle. It's a very big car with a lot of power, and I'm very pleased with the work he's done for me. Interior, of course, is just as important, and I wanted to go a different direction with that also. So collaborating with Marcos and my interior man, John, we came up with this. Let me show you. So here's the interior of the Bel Air. You can see we continued a lot of metal work inside with the custom dash. I wanted to tie the front and the back of the car together, so the package tray and the dashboard are connected by a full-length console here. We kept the bright work the same, the brushed nickel inside also, the odometer gauges. The 4 bucket seats were covered in leather by John's Custom Vinyl in Reno, Nevada. I did a nice job on the pleats and the door panels. Wanted to keep everything simple and tasteful without anything trying to overtake the other. We wanted it to be kind of a subtle little package. So I have 6 odometer gauges keeping an eye on that motor for me. I've got a pretty nice motor in this car, and I want to keep tabs on it, and it does a fine job for me. Let's take a look. So here's the motor for my 62. It's a small block Chevrolet built by Jim Farley in Washoe Valley, Nevada. It's a small dart block. It's got splayed valve heads from GM Performance. It runs about 620 horsepower at the crank, around 500 foot-pounds of torque, which is plenty for this car, plenty for me. The internals are, we have Bill Miller pistons, scat crank and rods. We have T&D rockers on there. Very nice running motor. I asked Jim about what he thought. He comes from a drag racing heritage. I couldn't be happier with what he recommended. The car's a lot of fun to drive. It's good, but still very drivable, very manageable, and it's a wonderful Sunday driver. Really enjoy taking it through the wine country, which is near where I live, and very, very enjoyable Sunday driving car.